Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. In today's vlog I'm going to be showing you the full range of Bürstner motorhomes and campervans. Bürstner are a premium German manufacturer and one of my favourites. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the range, and I'm also going to mention that between the 12th of April and the 21st of April 2024 Bürstner are running Bürstner Days, Bürstner deals that is. They're coming to you on Bürstner. So I will mention those as I go. Right, so first of all, I'll just give you a brief introduction as to what I'm going to show you so you can see whether you want to stay longer and watch it. We're going to be looking at the Lyseo TD Harmony line. We're going to be looking at the Bürstner I Harmony line, which is an integrated or A-class motorhome. We're going to be looking at the Bürstner Elegance, which is their flagship or top of the range motorhome, and one that I've done quite a detailed review on before. We're also going to be having a look at a new model, which is the Bürstner Gallery Harmony line. Again, I have had a closer look at one of these at the show in October, so there is more of that on the channel, but that is one we're going to look at. And then campervans, we are going to be looking at the Eliseo Active, and I'm also going to be showing you the Bürstner Playa. So let's get cracked on back here. Now, we'll start with the Bürstner Lyseo TD Harmony line. Now, this is a semi-integrated, low-profile motorhome. There's actually 8 layouts altogether on this range. They start at about £86,500. Size-wise, depending on the model, they run from 6 metres long to 7 metres and 39 centimetres, and they are available from 3.5 tonnes to 3,500 kilos to 3,850 kilos, depending on the model you choose. So as you can see on this one, it is based on Fiat. You can choose either a white cab or the grey cab like you see here, so you're getting some choices as well. Now, what we'll do is we'll venture off down the near side. Now, they do come standard with a manual gearbox, but part of the Bürstner Days deals is you can get this model with the automatic gearbox for £990. So you're saving £3,140. But what I always say about a deal is you can generally negotiate that at any time. Always negotiate when you're buying a new motorhome. So let's go down the near side. We've got the Fiat alloy wheels. We've got these really nice decals and graphics on the side. We've got this lovely metallic silver, then a lighter silver, and then the sort of gold. This model, obviously, depending on the model, you get various different locker boxes, electric hookup point in different places. So I'm not going too much into that. The main thing is we're having a look at the models. So as I say, this is the Lyseo TD Harmony line. What you do get with Bürstner is generally every model will have, let me move here, an amazing garage. So if a garage is important to you, then these are certainly worth considering if you are looking at a premium brand. Let's have a look around the back. Now again, I do like the back of the Bürstner motorhomes. So on this, we've got a reversing camera on this one. I do like the light clusters on these as well. This is shown with a bike rack here on this model that's on display. And then we'll venture off down the off side. So again, we've got another garage door. We've got a TV point. Obviously, we've got our toilet here, we've got gas barbecue, and what we do have is the electric step. Now, because it's a European manufacturer, the habitation door is on the off side. We also get a lovely 2-lay wind-out canopy that also has the long awning light running underneath it. We'll venture in a minute, but habitation door, obviously the electric step enabling you to get in there. And then if we just come round, as well as having the Lyseo on the Fiat, you can get the Lyseo on the Citroen. So they do have 3 separate layouts on the Citroen. The benefit of this is because the Citroen cab chassis is slightly cheaper, it means they're passing that saving on to you as well. So if you're wanting a Bürstner motorhome for not more than over £80,000, you can get into a Bürstner range on the Citroen. And at the moment, with the Bürstner days, there's a saving of over £4,000 as well. So that is actually an excellent value motorhome. You're getting the Bürstner build quality, you're getting a solar panel, a barbecue point, and all the stuff we're getting on the Fiat, but we're on the Citroen. So there we go. Right, what we're going to do next is we're going to dive inside the Lyseo and take a look. It's also worth mentioning that in terms of the water on board these motorhomes, they all come with a 100-litre fresh water tank and 90 litres of grey waste. So that's a really good amount of water as well. So that's the exterior. Let's dive in and take a closer look. Okay, so inside the Lyseo TD Harmony line, this is the 690, but it gives an idea of the feel of this motorhome if you are to choose one of those 8 layouts. So up front, we've got our multifunctional steering wheel, we've got our sat-nav and infotainment system, and we've got on this one the automatic gearbox. Now, as I mentioned at the start of this video, the Bürstner Days deals, that's currently £990, saving you £3,140. As well as the lovely cab, we then move back into our lounge area. So on this model, as we can see, we've got this nice lounge going on. The fabrics of the Harmony line, you have it embossed in the seats. This is quite a nice sort of oatmeal fabric. They feel nicely bolstered. We do get the armrests as well. I'll just pull one of those down. And we are getting blinds in the cab as well. Now, I'll get up. One thing you notice about the Bürstner is the beautiful lighting. It's a really nice soft lighting. We have it under the counters. We have it here as well. So it really has got that nice soft feel. Now, the floor of the Bürstner, what we're getting is the thermo floor, so it's got the insulation, it's got the sandwich floor, and we also have several storage compartments, which I'll just show you here. So I lift that up. So because of this sandwich floor and the double floor, we're getting lots of extra storage space, which is always beneficial in the motorhome, as well as number of cupboards, nice little lights as well, and that goes all the way around. And what I like is these have a really lovely gloss finish on them with the chrome handles. As we can see, there's lots of nice lighting above. There's a number of sunroofs as well, letting lots of light in. And as we come in through the door, what we're also getting on the Lyseo TD Harmony line is we've got our television stand here, a bracket for that straight away. We've got our Bürstner control panel. We've got a control panel for the Truma. And then we've also got, obviously, our plug socket. We've got some charging points. And we even get this nice little cubby hole here, which has got a frosted glass. So that is an idea of the front of the Harmony TD. Let's have a spin around and we'll dive into the kitchen next. So the kitchen area, depending on the layout, this is the kitchen we're getting here. We get this nice little sort of extension flap to give us some additional space. Then we lift this up. We've got our round sink. We've got some worktop space here. There is a plug socket under there. And then we've got our Thetford 3 gas burners. We've got a dual grill and oven there for cooking, if that's what you like. And then we've got a number of drawers as well. We've got the control for the gas there, a cutlery tray within this one, another one there, and one at the bottom. We also have cupboard space. Don't forget we've got the lockers all the way down. Got another sunroof just above the kitchen, so that makes this quite nice and light. And then we come up down to the Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. Now, depending on the layout, depends on the size, these range from 133 litres to 175 on this range. So this is the Tower fridge and freezer from Thetford, and as you can see, this is a very good size indeed. This one I believe is about 142 litres on this model. We are getting that freezer compartment lots of shelves, and this one does run, as far as I know, off gas and electric, so it's an absorption fridge and freezer. Got a little cupboard just up there as well, and then a little pull-out drawer here. And then we move back into the bedroom. Now on this layout, as we can see, we've got longitudinal beds. So these you can use either as singles or as one big double. And again, depending on the layout, will depend on the bed that you choose. But we do have a nice back finish on there with a plug socket. We've got blinds as well, some roller blinds there. We do get storage, again, it depends on the model. This is a drawer system. And then we've got a little wardrobe space there. Now, what we do have here is an all-in-one shower room, and that's a fantastic, particularly on the layout like this, which is only a 7-metre motorhome. So let's open this up and have a look at the washroom. So as I open that, we can see in there we've got our Thetford swivel toilet. We've got the cupboard for putting our toiletries in, our wash basin, the shower, another little cubby under the sink, good sized mirror which is nicely illuminated, somewhere to hang our towels. So a nice sized little shower room there. I do like that. I'll just step in myself and then you can get an idea of the sort of space. So yeah, not a bad space at all. The function of this is if you press that there, this actually moves across. And it gives you a massive shower. Now that is a huge shower room in a motorhome of this size. And again, it does depend on the layout, but that's a beautiful finish. I really like that. Absolutely loads of floor space to have a proper shower. I personally like to shower in the motorhome, so I like that. And I'll just close that up again onto that catch. And there we go. You can see again, we've got the sink, the Thetford swivel loo. Yeah, I like this one. Right, I'm just going to dive out. Okay, let's close that up. So that is the Fiat-based Lyseo TD Harmony line. We've had a look at the exterior, we've had a look at the interior. 8 light layouts all together. Let's power on to our next motorhome. That's the Lyseo Gallery, and this is one I'm excited for. Let's go. And next, it's the Lyseo Gallery Harmony line. Now, this was actually introduced in 2021, although it's only really been rolled out in the UK now. Prices are around about 104,000. There's 2 different layouts. This is the 649. This is probably my favourite layout. The benefit of this is, as well as having your usual seating areas inside, you get this massive alcove, and this is an amazing innovation by Bürstner, and I absolutely love it. Weight wise, both the layouts are weighing in at 3,850 kilos, so you are going to need your C1. The Bürstner Days deal on this is you can have the automatic gearbox for £990, so again you're saving £3,140. Now, cabs, again like the other one I showed you, it's Fiat based. You can either have the grey or you can have the white. Let's just make our way down the offside. So we've got our Fiat alloy wheels. We do have our onboard water tanks, 100 litres fresh, 90 litres waste. We've got this beautiful alcove, as I said. Then we come down to the white body. We've got the same decals and graphics as we had on the TD line. Got a TV point, our gas barbecue. Again, we're getting an electric step. We've got our habitation door. I really like on the Bürstners how you get the tinted windows for privacy as well. We're then getting the two-lay wind-out canopy, and that comes with the light as well, that long awning light. We find on this model our electric hookup point here, the water filler, and then we are getting a really nice garage. So I'll just let you pop your head in there. So again, a good sized garage. You'll see the layout when we go inside, but really nice garage there. I'll close us up and we'll head around the rear. So round the back, we've got that same Bürstner back end, we've got our camera. This one again as well, got the bike rack, these nice light clusters. And then we'll head off down the near side on this one. So we've got another locker door there. We know we're getting Truma as standard on this one, and it will take 2 11 kilo gas bottles as well. So that is the Bürstner Gallery, one of my personal favourites. Right, we've seen the exterior, let's get in there and have a closer look. So inside the Lyseo Gallery Harmony line, now this obviously is our cab front, the Fiat Ducato. This one's shown with the manual gearbox, but don't forget on the Bürstner days you can get that as an option for £990, which is a saving of £3,140. Now the cab, I do like it, feels quite enclosed because we've got this alcove that I'm going to be showing you. So we feel quite enclosed here. We have got the nice Bürstner seats. These are a nice leather finish with fabric. And what I like as well is how we have the Harmony line embossed there on the headrest. And what you'll also notice just behind the seat is a ladder, and that's the ladder for the drop-down bed at the back, which is something I'm going to be showing you. So this is the front area. Right, let me head out now. So as you move out, first of all, you'll find the operation for the lifting roof, the alcove, just here. So that's easy to operate. You turn that on and you press the button and keep it held until it is literally inflated. Also at the front here, we have got a nice little wardrobe and storage space. You can see a vent down there as well. That's part of the Truma air-blown heating. And then what we're getting, we'll do the alcove first because obviously it is above us. So you can see a staircase. Now, this genuinely is one of my favourite motorhomes at the moment. It's probably in my top 3. And what I like is the innovation. So we've got this proper little staircase. We've got this fabric wall with gallery. And then we have a drawer for storage. And then we also have a pull-out step. I believe there's a little bit of storage under there as well. So with that, you then walk up your staircase into the alcove. So I'll let you head up into the alcove so you can take a look. So up there, you're going to find a double bed. Now, this is the inflated part, as you can see. It takes a couple of minutes to inflate. I've just done it myself. This has been tested by Bürstner almost to destruction. It's been tested in freezing weather, red hot weather. It's had weight put on it, and it has literally been tested to the point of no return, and it works. So this is really innovative. Also up here, you will get a bit of sort of worktoppy table space to put bits and pieces. We get a really nice big sunroof, letting lots of room, lots of lighting, sorry. So on a night, you can do a little bit of stargazing. There is a blind on the window as well. So that is your little staircase to heaven, or your Bürstner bed, whatever you want to say. So that is the little alcove, and I absolutely love it. What we'll do is we'll do the motorhome from the off side and then return back this way. So let's start here. So we've done the bedroom space. As you come in through the habitation door, there's the control for the Truma panel, there's the Bürstner control, and I love Bürstner controllers because they're so retro. They've just always got that little special feel about them. So your control panel there. As we come down, now this is the 649 model. Now on the 649, it's slightly different to the other layout, but I like this one personally. We're getting next the huge tower fridge and freezer. This is Thetford and it's 175 litres. So if I open that up, you can see into the fridge space, and then we can see the freezer drawer as well. So a really huge appliance on a motorhome. There's a bit of worktop space here. We've got a bracket for the television. We've got plugs, we've got chargers, and we've got the operation here for the second bed. This is a drop-down bed, as you'll see here. So on the gallery, you can have up to 5 berths. So on this, we can drop this down, and this is another sleeping area, depending on how many people, obviously, are motorhoming with you. I'll then move into the lounge area. So we do find some more of our travel seats here. We can see here seat belts. So we can, I believe this model will take 4 passengers, but we do have this really nice lounge area as part of the 649. We've got this fixed table. It does move, but it is fixed to the floor. So we've got a really good area here for relaxing, plenty of headspace. At the back, we've got a window to the rear, and we do have side windows. These all have blinds. You can see as well some storage lockers on this model here, and a plug socket, and our light switches as well. So this is sort of your relaxation area. Now, the floor, it has got the thermo floor, so it's a sandwich floor, all one level. And what that benefits from is extra storage. And you can see a little compartment there. So we've got the thermo floor adding insulation as well. Then we move into the kitchen space on the gallery. So that's on our near side. We've got our sink, a bit of worktop space, our Thetford gas burners, and the dual oven and grill there. And then we do have a cutlery tray, another drawer. I'll just open this one so we can have a look. Storage space under there as well. We've got 2 lockers, and then we've got here a plug socket as well. And if I push that, you can see there's a bit of storage space in there. It is quite narrow, but it is somewhere to hang things. It is designed as a wardrobe, and you've got some shelves there as well. So in terms of your storage in the gallery, you've got the little wardrobe that I showed you onto that offside as we made our way around. You've got some storage here. You've got some storage at the back as well with your garage, and you've also got these lockers on each side. So that is the gallery, and I must say I absolutely love this habitation area. So let's move on into the last part on the near side, and that is our washroom. Now, again, Bürstner making a good use of space. I'll step in first of all to show you. So what we're getting here is we are getting our Thetford swivel toilet. You'll see there's a plug down there because there is a shower on board. We've got a little bit of storage in there, cupboard, not overly deep, but plenty enough. We've got the mirror with lighting, and then if I just reach up here, so as well as having our sink, if I just move back, this will pull across. There we go. And we've got a good size shower. Now, it operates from here. It's attached to the wall up here, so it is a fixed shower up there, and we've got a shower curtain. So it's not a bad space for, you know, again, not a massive motorhome, but they've made good use of the space with this shower. And if I pull this across again, we'll see, there we go, click that in. We'll see the sink with its own tap, swivel tap, a little bit of storage just under here as well. And the vent there for the air blown heating, because it is a heated shower room as well. Right, I'll dive out. There we go. So that is the Lyseo Gallery Harmony line, one of my favourites. Let's venture on next to our next motorhome. So come on, let's go. So if you like the Lyseo Harmony range, but you'd rather have an integrated or A-class motorhome, they have got the Lyseo I. This one's the 744, and we'll take a look in a minute. So the Lyseo range, this is a mid-priced integrated motorhome from Bürstner. They start at around £119,000. Obviously, you can add various options and extras. They are based on the Fiat, and size-wise, 5 layouts starting at 6 metres and 98 centimetres and going up to 7 metres and 36 centimetres. Weight-wise, they do weigh in at 4,400 kilos, so you are going to need your C1. We do get solar on the roof, and on this one, for Bürstner days, you can upgrade to the winter package for £990, and that's going to save you over £3,400. So you're going to get the Alderwet central heating. These vehicles are already pretty winterised and great for all-round use, but that just gives you something extra. Right, what we'll do is we'll make our way down the near side. So these do come standard as white, there's no colour choice. We do get the Fiat alloy wheels. You can see the door here onto the near side, the passenger side, because it is an A-class, that is how they do work. We've then, on this one, got a vent for the Truma air-blown heating, but you can choose the winter pack. We have then got our, I'll just see if I can open this for us. Storage under there for two 11-kilo gas lockers. The decals, we've got the Harmony line decals in the silver and the orange. We've got our electric hookup point, and then we are getting a garage. Now, depending on layout, depends on the size of garage, and I'll explain that in a minute. This is a lounge version, we'll see it when we go in. So because it is a lounge, we are getting a smaller garage. If you were to opt for one of the island bed or longitudinal bed models, you would get a huge Bürstner garage. Now on this one, as we come round the back of the Harmony line, we can see this has got a window at the back because it's got the lounge. We're getting the reversing camera. This one's got a tow bar fitted as well, so you can obviously tow with these motorhomes. And we've got that nice Bürstner light cluster as well. We'll make our way down the off side. We've got another garage door on the Lyseo I, our TV point, obviously our toilet cassette, the gas barbecue point, and then we are getting the electric step. The habitation door is on the off side, the right hand side of the vehicle, which is standard in Europe. The electric steps operated from just in there, and we are getting the two-lay canopy. I love the two-lay canopies, I love the black, it always finishes the motorhome nicely, and the awning light strip is running all the way underneath there as well. And then we finish off the front, obviously the window into the driver's seat, and then we have got the electric wing mirrors as well. So that is the Lyseo I. What we'll do next is we'll dive inside this 744 and take a better look at the layout. So come on, let's go inside. And here we are inside the Lyseo I Harmony Edition. Now, as soon as we come inside, we can see the benefit of the integrated or A-class cab. You get these beautiful big panoramic windows. So when you're on the road, you get a great view of wherever you're travelling around. I really like an A-class, as you probably know, and this edition is the 744 model. This is actually Jules's favourite layout in any motorhome, so I am excited to show you this one. So let's start at the front. So we have got the Fiat cab, we've got the multifunctional steering wheel, we've got the automatic gearbox with 180 horsepower, we've got our infotainment satellite navigation system, our reversing camera also will come on there. And then we have on this one these beautiful leather seats embossed with Bürstner. Obviously they have the armrests as well. So we're getting our 4 travel seats and 4 berths. I'm going to get up now and start moving back through the motorhome. Now, first of all, on this layout, we've got this beautiful lounge, great space for relaxing, beautifully finished with this leather, as I mentioned, a really good size movable table. And then what we're also getting is a drop-down bed. So on this, you get 2 berths here. The good thing with the bed being raised as it is, you're not losing that headroom. So this does feel nicely open and spacious. As I move down, I'll start down in the floor. So we have got the thermofloor, we've got the sandwich construction for insulation, and because it is the double floor, we get plenty of storage from the interior of the motorhome and also the storage on the exterior as well. Now moving down, here's the door on the off side, which is where obviously we've come in. We've got our control panel, and on this one, this has got the Truma fitted, but don't forget, as I mentioned, as part of the Bürstner Days deals, you can get the Alder winter pack fitted, and that's going to cost you £990, which is a huge saving of over £3,400. So you can have the Alder system fitted instead of just the Truma. Right, we'll come round. This is where on this model we're finding our television bracket, as we can see here. We've got our aerial and plug, and then we've got a number of controls as well here from the door where we've come in. Right, the excitement continues. I'm going to carry on moving down into the kitchen space. Now this is a really nice kitchen. We've got a good amount of worktop space. We've got our circular sink there, the swivel tap. We have got a plug socket, our light switches, we do have Remis blinds fitted, and then we come to our Thetford appliance. We've got 3 gas burners that'll run off our 2 11-kilo gas bottles, and then we've got the dual oven and grill, again a gas appliance, I'll just open these. What I like about this on the Integrated are the catches. They're a nice little push, as you can see, opening up on this model to our cutlery tray. We've then got another one there, and I'll just show you these bits. So we've got a little storage compartment there. We've got little storage compartment with a little catch on it just there under the sink. And here we've got a really good use of space under the sink. We've got a nice rack as well for storage. So good amount of storage in this model, which is 7 metres. I think this one might be 7 metres and 36. I'm not entirely sure, but a good amount of space. And then we get this. We are into our lovely Thetford Tower fridge, which is this part here. And I'll pull this section out, and a compartment here for bottles. The benefit of this is if you are travelling long distance and for a good amount of time, you really can stock up. So good amount of storage in there. That is a nice kitchen space. Let me just open this as well so we can see in this overhead locker. So good amount of storage there. Right, let's venture now to the washroom. Now, the benefit if you do go for the winter pack is obviously you're going to be kept nice and toastily warm with that Alda wet central heating. The air blown's very good, but Alda is, I think, a bit of a different level. Now, we've got our shower here, as we can see. So, nice amount of room there, and we do get somewhere for our shower gels. I like this. I like this a lot. And then on the off side of the motorhome, I'll open this up for you. You can see our washroom. So if you just open that and you can have a quick look in there. So that's where we're going to find our Thetford loo, our sink, and I'll just move backwards and come and show you those bits myself. And what we're also getting here, we've got a privacy screen. And when we close this door, we've got privacy from the front as well. So we're now separating that front habitation from the rear habitation. And as I say, a really nice little washroom. So the Thetford loo, there is some storage here as well under the sink. We've got places to hang our towels, got a nicely illuminated mirror and a good sized sink. And what I like is it comes out. So although we've got this shelf, we've actually got room to get into the sink. We're not being impeded by that shelf. Right, I will close this door and we'll now venture into the lounge area. Now, wait till you see this. So, let me start over here and then we'll work our way back. Now, this layout is one that Jules and I first saw in 2019 in Dusseldorf at the show. And Jules absolutely fell in love with this one. And I can understand why, because you've got this beautiful lounge on this 744 for relaxing. Again, the beautiful leather. Windows around the back so you can look out, but because they're quite nicely tinted, people can't just staring at you. We've got blinds around all of these, and we've got here little bits of bench space to put our bits and pieces. We've got, I'll just open some of these, plenty of little storage cupboards. This table does actually move out as well. I won't do it now, but it moves out so you can sit and eat around that. And then I'll stand up. You do have a little bit of intrusion in the headspace, but that is because this is another drop-down bed. So we've got another 2 berths here, so this bed drops down. Now, the interesting thing about this layout, and I won't go too much into it, is but you've got lounge space and you've got separate beds as well, so you're not having to make this up into a bed. And then we've got lots of little storage cupboards all the way around here as well. So I'll show you those. And then sort of wardrobe space, I'll just move here. We have got a really good size wardrobe for putting our clothes. And look, someone's even already left their own coat in there. I wonder who that might be. That might be me. And you can put a television in here as well with the television point. So that just gives you a little look at the 744. Now, obviously, there's various layouts, so I will be putting a link down below so you can at least see those different layouts. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to power on to our next motorhome, and that is the Bürstner Elegance. This is the absolute top of the range. If you thought this was good, wait till we get to the Elegance. So come on, let's go. And now we have made our way to the Bürstner Elegance, the absolute flagship from Bürstner, and one I absolutely love. I have done a really detailed review of this, and I'll put a description in the link below. Because this motorhome's so big, you might just want to take a step back while I explain a bit more about it. So the Bürstner Elegance, this is based on the Mercedes. Now, the deal on this is you can opt for the automatic package. The automatic package will cost you £990, a saving of over £3,500. That'll give you the auto gearbox, an electronic parking brake and a leather steering wheel. So on the Mercedes, as I say, the Elegance is 8 metres and 99 centimetres. So it's basically a 9 metre long motorhome. It is integrated or A-class, and it weighs in with a gross vehicle mass of 5,500 kilos or 5.5 tonnes. So you are going to definitely need your C1 for this one. Right, let's go round. Shall we start at the front and work our way down the near side? So there's two colour choices. This is in the silver. This is actually an option for have it in silver. It comes standard in white, but if you want silver, it's about £4,000 extra. There's two layouts. This is the 910, there's also the 920, and both of those are on my detailed review, so you can find out a bit more. Interestingly, prices start at about £165,000, but by the time you've put your extras on, you're going to be near 185,000 upwards, so that's the realistic budget. But when I say flagship, these are stunning, and you'll see when we go in. So we are getting our Mercedes alloy wheels, we're getting electrically operated and heated wing mirrors, we've got our door on the near side to the passenger side. We then have, I'm not going to open them all, you can see those in the other vlog, but we've got all these storage compartments underneath, so you can get in underneath, and some of these run all the way through as well. We've got our vent for the Alder as well. And then as I come down, we can see obviously it is a tag axle motorhome, so we've got the two wheels here. Now we've got on board, now this is a bit different, we've got our onboard fresh water tank. That's going to take 140 litres of fresh. And then what we have separate in this box, which I can't get into at the moment, I don't believe, because I think it is locked up. But in here we've got the functioning for our Indus system. Indus is from Thetford, and it's basically a full treatment system for the water on board. It covers the toilet cassette, which has got a 50 litre tank. It covers the grey waste and the fresh water, and it treats all that water as well. I don't know whether I can get into the garage. I don't think I can, unfortunately, on that side. So what you do is you put your chemicals into the Bürstner Elegance, and it's going to sort out all the water, and then you dump it all in one go. So it is a really good system, but as I say, check out the vlog for the full details on that. Now the rear, I really like this. We've got our reversing camera, big silver back end, Mercedes badge, Bürstner name, got the light clusters again, so a really nice back end, absolutely love that. And on this side we can get into our garage. Now if you look in here, we've got our chocks here. Over there in that far corner, that is where the Indus chemicals go for your toilet treatment and fresh and grey waste. I really like the size of the Bürstner garage. Now, because it's got such a great payload as well, you can take something like either e-bikes or a moped, something like that, if that's what you want to utilise this garage space for. So a huge, huge garage. I'll close that up now for us. And I'll continue down the off side. So coming down the off side, this is where we're going to find our gas barbecue point. We've got our TV point. We've got more storage as well here. We've got the electric step. The door on the off side again, as with all the Bürstner models. We'll have a look in a minute. We'll go in a minute. It's amazing in there. Now on this one, we have got a 6 metre long two-lay wind out canopy, and we have got the awning light above the door. So that is the exterior of the Bürstner Elegance, and it is stunning. But what we need to do next is we need to dive inside and take a closer look. So come on, let's go inside. So we are in the Bürstner Elegance now. There are two layouts in this range, the 910 and the 920. We're in the 910 right now. I have done a much more detailed review of the Bürstner Elegance recently, and I'll put a link to that in the description. So if you want to have a proper look, have a look at that, because that is quite a really good vlog, to be fair. Right, let's make a start. So the interior of the Elegance, it's based on the Mercedes. So we've got the Mercedes cab, the infotainment system, the Bürstner name down there, the steering wheel with multifunction, and part of the Bürstner Days deal is you can have the automatic gearbox for £990. Now, this particular model that I'm going to show us around now has got quite a few extras on it, so some of the bits I point out may have an additional cost. Right, let's go. So we've got, first of all, our cab seats, which are in this beautiful cream leather finish on this model. You can choose different colours if you don't particularly want cream. We've got the Bürstner embossed on the headrests. And then because it is an A-class or integrated motorhome, we've got these really nice, great big windows. It's that panoramic view that you get with the A-class. Right, I'll stand up. So on the 910 and the 920 of the Elegance, we're getting a really good size lounge, because don't forget this motorhome is 8 metres and 99 centimetres, so it's a good length. So we've got really nice sofa area, we've got a good amount of floor space. We do get underfloor heating with the Alder Wet Central Heating, and because we've got the sandwich floor, we do get various compartments within this floor. So let's just have a look at a couple of these. So you can see down there, that's storage into the sort of underfloor storage that you can also access from the exterior. So plenty of bits and pieces in the floor. The table, very good size. This does open up. You pull that here and you can see a good sized table. It is a very spacious motorhome because it is such a big motorhome. We are getting a drop down bed, so this is 2 berths here. This will drop down. There is a ladder to climb in. We've then got a really good sized sunroof. That is absolutely huge. And then we've got a number of storage lockers on both sides of the motorhome. And we also do get a nice sound system. You can see one of the speakers here. So the sound system is scattered around the motorhome. Now in the Elegance, you're also getting the My Bürstner app. Now on that app, when you connect your phone to the app, to the motorhome, from wherever you may be, you can see things like your water level, your battery level, all sorts of information that you might want from your motorhome. And it's quite a useful bit of kit is that at times. So you can basically control your motorhome from elsewhere. So you get the My Bürstner app. Now we do get a television bracket, that's here on the off side. We've got our electric step button and we get our light switches as well. I'll now start making my way further down the motorhome and we'll head into the Elegance kitchen. Now this is quite impressive, and again in my full review I spent a lot more time looking at all the features. We'll just start here. So the cupboards have got these sort of press handles, so you can open these up. So we've got good storage lockers. We've got an extractor fan under here. We've got a plug socket. We've got our Thetford gas burners. We've got the dual oven and grill. I'll pull this out. We've got little shelves there. We've got storage under the sink. And then the sink itself, we've got this nice solid sink. It's all one piece with the draining board. We've got our hot cold water tap, and we have got our sliding little cupboard there. I believe that's for a coffee machine. And as you can see, I say we've got all that storage wrapped around. Now I'll start moving further back. So as I come further back, we've got an air conditioning unit fitted to this model that we can see here. And then we have storage there. And then on this model, instead of a Thetford fridge, we've got a 177 litre Dometic fridge and freezer unit. So that is absolutely huge for such a big motorhome. That's what we like. And I'll just open some of these. Now this is where you can store your wine bottles or spirits or beers, whatever you choose to drink. Around the motorhome, we've got various charging points as well. And then we've got a nice pull-out drawer for storage again. Right, I'll carry on moving back. So next we move into this sort of washroom and shower area, and this is beautiful. When I reviewed this, I was really quite taken with it. So we've got a massive, massive shower cubicle. That is absolutely huge. It's one of the biggest motorhome showers I've seen, but we are in a big motorhome. So that is the shower. Absolutely stunning. And then you step out and you've got this good amount of floor space for washing and drying. Again, we've got some more little compartments here. Let's just have a look under this one. So again, we've got a good amount of storage there into sort of the storage underneath the motorhome. And then we've got this washroom. So if you'd like to move in here, we'll have a look at this together. So this door opens up, closes there. So it's separating the habitation area from this centre washroom area. We've then got the Thetford toilet. Now this is part of the Indus system, which I did mention outside. So Indus is the system where basically your fresh water, your grey waste and your black waste is all contained in tanks, it's all treated and you dump it all together. I really like this system. This has been fitted to several European top-end motorhomes now, and it just makes it really simple as a water treatment system. And this is also a very posh toilet, but yes, so that is part of the Indus system. So that's your loo, and there's a nice extractor fan up there as well for ventilation. What I like on the Elegance is your loo is separate from your shower and your sink, so you do get that nice separation on this layout. So here is our bathroom sink. No intrusion here whatsoever. We've then got good size mirror. We've got these little storage cupboards. I'll just open a couple of these. We've got some drawers. These just nicely push in. That's quite different. So there we go, storage. And then I'll close them all up as I go, leave it as you found it. And then this on the 910, this is the single bed layout. Now, you can use these as singles or, you know, it's one big bed. The 920 has an island bed. So if you prefer singles to island, you've got the choice. Good sized bedroom. We have got a sunroof as well. We've got blinds on the windows, plenty of little storage lockers around, a television bracket as well. And we've got here controls for our light switches, so we can switch those off when we are in bed. A lot of really nice lighting in here. It's very well illuminated. And then what we're getting is also getting a couple of drawers there. And I'll just step down and show you this, because we've got a little storage space under this bed as well. So that's the Bürstner Elegance, which is their flagship top of the range. As I say, prices start at about 167,000, but realistically you're going to be looking at 185,000 to 200,000 for a sort of top spec one. But this is an absolute stunner. Right, that is the motorhome range from Bürstner. What we're going to do now is head on to the campervans. So come on, let's go see our first campervan. And this is the first of our campervans. So this is a Fiat-based campervan, and it's the Eliseo Active. Now, the interesting thing with this is you can either have it in standard or you can have it with the additional pop top, which this one has got. There's 5 layouts altogether. Size-wise, length, they start at 5.4 metres and they go up to 6 metres and 36. So it depends basically on how big you want to go. They do have between 2 and 5 berths as well, so great if you are a couple or you are a family. Weight-wise, weighing in at 3.5 tonnes, so you can drive this on your Category B licence, so it opens it up obviously to anyone that's got the Category B on their licence and can drive. In terms of price, they do start at about 65,000. This one's obviously quite well spec'd. Now on the Bürstner Days deals, you can get the automatic gearbox if you order a new one for £990, so a saving of 3,140. So let's take a closer look. So the Eliseo Active Say it is on the Fiat. We've got this Bürstner badge on the front. This is the 602 that I'm going to show you. I quite like this little bar just down here. That's a little bit different. So we've got this sort of sporty campervan feel. We'll come down the near side. Now it is available in different colours. Here we've got it shown in the white. We've got the 16-inch alloys. We have these nice compact wing mirrors. Because it is a van conversion, you haven't got the sort of protrusion that a motorhome has. So we've got the nice compact wing mirrors. We then come down, we find the door on the off side. We'll have a look at that. We've got the tinted windows. We've got our electric hookup point. We are getting Truma air-blown heating. We've also got a fresh water onboard tank, and we do have a wastewater tank. Coming down on the 602, we come to the rear. Now on the rear of the panel van conversion, on this one, it's got the reversing camera fitted, it's got a tow bar fitted, and then we have got these double doors, and these open up into the van conversion itself. So I'll just show you this. Now, as I say, this is the 602. There are 5 different layouts. Have a look on the website. I'll put a link down there and you can check them out for yourself. Now, this has got the bed here. We've got, just open this cupboard for you. This is where we're going to have our gas storage locker and store a few other bits in there. So we've got gas storage in there. We've then got a nice amount of storage under the actual bed, and we are getting the ladder to climb up into the pop top as well. But you can see a good amount of storage under there. If you didn't have the pop top, then you're not going to have all the ladders and what have you. Right, let's close that up. You are also getting the blinds as well in the campervan, and these windows do open. The good thing about a camper is because of the size, as I say, from 5.4 metres to 6.36, these are a very agile vehicle, and you can take them into car parks to park them if you're doing touring, you want to go to the sites, so you don't have to worry as much about where you're going to park. We've got here our fresh water filler there, and then we've got our sliding door. So I'll show you this first of all. So our sliding door, we've got the 2-lay wind out canopy, which you can see running the full length of the door, and that has the LED strip lighting as well. Then when the panel van door is open on the Eliseo Active, we do have a screen for flies and bugs, because none of us want those in our area. This is part of the kitchen. I'm going to show you that in a minute because we're going to jump inside. And then we do have an electric step that's operated just here. So starting at 66,000, you're getting plenty of equipment. So let's just venture back around the front before we go inside. So that is the Eliseo Active Campervan, a really versatile vehicle. What we're going to do now is dive inside and take a look at the interior space and what we're getting. So come on, let's go inside this one. So we're inside the Eliseo Campervan, and this is quite a nice space. So let's talk through it. It is based on the Fiat Ducato. There are 5 layouts, as I've mentioned. I'm just going to show the layout of this, which is the 602, and this is a pop top as well. So up front, we've got our Fiat cab. Now this one's got the manual gearbox, but as part of the Bürstner Days deals, you can get the automatic for £990. So again, you're saving well over £3,000 if you were to place an order. We've got these nice swivel chairs. I'll just pull the armrest down so you can see we've got this leather effect finish, got the fabric, and then we've got the Active here in the campervan as well. I'll just stand up. So we've got this nice sunroof as well, and it does open, so you can open that for ventilation. Then we come into our little lounge area. So as well as the 2 seats, you've also got the bench seat, and you do have the seat belts as well for your passengers. We've got the table, which does move, and you can remove that. And then we've got the pop top. So when this is popped, this is where you can clamber up and have that nice additional space. Because the one thing with a campervan is there is less space. However, with something like a pop top or with this, there is a decent amount of space. There's just not as much as a motorhome. So this is our sort of lounge area. And then we come to the kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to swivel around and I'm going to show you the kitchen and the features that we're getting in this. So as we've come through that sliding side door on the off side of the camper van, we then find our control panel. So we're getting Truma air-blown heating. We've then got controls for our battery and water. We've got some switches there. And then we come down into the kitchen space. So we have got a flap for extending the worktop. And then we are getting 2 gas burners there and a little sink. And you've got your hot and your cold water as well. We do then have a number of drawers as well for our kitchen bits and pieces. What I like about this is this cutlery tray with plenty of space. And I'll just open another couple just so you can have a look inside them as well. So it just gives you an idea of what sort of storage you're going to be getting on this camper van. So that's nice. And I like these little claspy finishes. We are getting a nice little sort of bar light here. Then we've got a storage cupboard above as well there. We do also get a plug socket, so you can at least plug in a kettle or a toaster or whatever you might want to plug into there. And then I'll move a little bit further and we've come across our compressor fridge and freezer. Now this is a Thetford appliance. What I like is it's got the white finish which basically coordinates with the rest of the camper van. So if I open this, now compressor basically means this only runs off electric. When you're on electric hookup, it'll run off that, and when you're off, it'll take the power from your battery and use that. So it runs solely off electric, it will not run off gas. So compressor, fridge and freezer. And then under here we've just got our little Thetford oven and possibly grill. It's doing all sorts. A little oven grill there from Thetford. And they'll open this as well. We've got another little storage compartment there. So to say it's such a compact little thing, we are getting plenty of, there's even more storage here. I'll just open this one as well. That's a little like wardrobe space and some shelving units, if you can just see in there. So the benefit of the Eliseo Campervan is that we're getting a really nicely well-equipped kitchen, the fridge freezer, we've got storage, and then what we're also getting is a washroom. Now on this layout, we've got it here on the near side. We have got the toilet, we have got the sink, and we have got a shower. The shower and sink head is the same, but that is, again, another great use of space. And I'll just show you what it does once you've had a little look in there. So you've got your loo, you've got a little cupboard, you've got a mirror. If I just step in, when we press this plastic in here, we can then, the innovation is, we slide that away and we are left with a very good size shower cubicle. We've got a little frosted window and it's got a blind on it. I like this because I do shower on board, so you don't have to compromise. So although you're compromising on space, you're not compromising on equipment. So let me just close that back up again so you can see it back there as a normal washroom. You do get the screen as well to pull round, so you've got your privacy. And there is a vent from the Truma air-blown heating in there as well to keep you warm. I like that. That is a really good size washroom. Right, let me just move back a little bit. So I won't clamber on it in my usual feminine style. What I'll do is I'll just take a step back. So as you can see back there, this layout, as I say, 602. So we've got a fixed bed there, good size bed. Depending on the layout, depends on the style of bed that you'll find in the camper van. But the storage lockers, there's a plug socket back there, there's some USB chargers, and there's plenty of lighting, and those back doors obviously open out. But on a morning or an evening, you can have a little look out of there, and they've all got blinds on them for privacy as well. So yeah, I do like that. And the benefit is you're getting all that additional storage underneath your bed as well. Right, so that is the Eliseo Active Campervan. As I say, this is the 602, but there are those other layouts, so have a look on the website and take a look at those. We've got one more camper to do. It's an urban camper and it's even smaller than this. So let's fire off and have a look at that next. And last but not least, it's the Bürstner Playa C530. This is their urban camper. Now this vehicle is based on the Renault cab and chassis. It is a van conversion, a camper van. What do we need to know about this one? Well, this is 5 meters and 48 centimeters in length, so it is compact. You can use it as an everyday vehicle. It's 2 meters and 6 centimeters high, and it has a gross vehicle mass of 3,070 kilos. So you can drive this on your Category B license. Price-wise, the Playa starts at £66,590, and there are 5 different colours to choose from. White comes as standard. In the Bürstner Days deals, you can opt for the automatic gearbox for £1, and there's currently £500 off the price as well during these deals. Right, let's have a look around. So as I say, it is based on the Renault. I like this front, these LED lights here, and we also get a silver bar as well underneath, so a nice looking front. Now this camper, we have got a pop top, as we can see here. I've popped it for us. I'm actually going to do a detailed review of this vehicle, and that will be on the channel very soon. So if you want to know more, you can watch that one. We get 17-inch alloy wheels. As we come down, first of all, we do have a sliding door on the near side of the vehicle, and we've also got one on the off side, but we'll have a look as we go round. We've got an electric hookup point here for the Playa. And then coming to the back, as we can see, it's almost like a reverse pop top, because the pop top's actually at the back of the camper. Here we have the rear of the Renault Traffic. We've got our reversing camera. We've actually as well got some parking sensors as well. I'll just open this so you can have a look. We'll of course be going into the inside in a minute, but this is the rear of the camper. And then we'll come down the offside. And as we come down the offside, what we can see here is our 2-lay wind out canopy. We have another door here. And then we're into our habitation area. Now the Playa does have an onboard fresh water tank, 45 litres, and it has grey waste as well, 45 litres. Right, that is the exterior of the Playa. I think we need to jump inside and have a look. So internally, we've got our 2 cab seats. These do swivel. Again, in the full review, I'll show you how to operate all the functions of the camper. We have got our sat-nav and infotainment system here, a multifunctional steering wheel, and this one has got the automatic gearbox with it. As I say, you can currently get that for £1 on the Playa days. So as well as these 2 swivel seats, we then move into sort of the main habitation area. We have got another bench seat here. We get some scatter cushions, and this pulls out into another bed. We've got plenty of storage. Although it is a small and compact vehicle, we've got storage here. I'll stand up. We are getting the extra headroom because obviously we have got the pop top in operation. So you can see this extra headroom here, which is great. We have also then got, as we come here, a little bench seat, so when you've got that sliding door open, you can sit here. We've got control panels, and then what we'll do is we'll dive back here and have a look at this area back here. So here we've got the Playa kitchen. We're getting 2 Dometic gas burners. We're getting a sink. We've also got a good amount of storage here. We've got a cutlery drawer. We've got another drawer here. And then we have all this floor space as well, because I've slid this sort of seating bench forward. We're getting a 47-litre compressor fridge with removable freezer compartment. Here is the fresh water tank that I mentioned. Some storage under here. And then we've got some storage compartments here as well. We've also got a toilet, so we've got a swivel Thetford toilet on board, which is great for a camper of this size. And we also have a sink. So this sink is a fold down sink, and as you can see, there's also the tap here. Now what you can do is you can have a shower on board, because there is also a removable shower tray and shower curtain as part of the Playa. Now you'll also have noticed that pop top. So when the roof is popped, there's plenty of headroom, but you can then pull that down to have 2 extra beds, and you can sleep upstairs in the Playa and enjoy a beautiful starry night, because these do unzip. So if I just open this one here, you can see the light coming through there, ventilation as well. I'll close that back up and I'll jump back out that way. So that is the Playa 530 Campervan, an urban camper and quite funky in many ways. So there we go. There will be a more detailed review of that one on the channel as well that you can have a look at. Right, let's have a little roundup. So that is the Bürstner range of motorhomes and campervans. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look around. Don't forget the Bürstner Days deals. Thank you to TMD Motorhomes and the Heart of England Motorhomes for allowing us to film. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.